Hey guys, it's Lori Christos from the Donna and Child Jewelry. I wanted to pop on really quick to show a few things that I'm working on that are super cool and unique to me. I've never made them before. I've just been getting inspiration by the watch chains, and then I went to a different level now with starting to try to use like vintage watches. So I'll let you guys take a look at those and you can tell me what you think. But I don't think it's a lot of stuff. It's right here and I can grasp it. I don't think there's anything like collectible wise. Okay, so I'll start with this. This one is just a gold filled, I don't even know if it runs. I can tell you the name. I think it says Ruin. It was a women's gold filled watch. It might work. I can, if you text me, I can wind it and see if it runs and hear the clicks. And it was on a broken band. So what I did is just remove the band and added like a link, like kind of like a watch chain link. And this is a Victorian gold filled tassel. I had it on a different piece and I moved it here. So I love it because it gives it a dramatic drop. It could also be without this piece, and if you don't want such a drop, this is literally 4 inches. This piece could be removed, but I have it on a gold plated. Now I've had this chain in gold filled before, and it's like a beautiful link, and it's an older chain with an older clasp, but this one is magnetized, so I would say gold plated. So you're going to have some gold plate and you're going to have some gold filled in the piece, which is good for the price. So this is this stunning chain with the detail. It's kind of like got a bar and then some links. And then I did use, it could be a gold filled or gold plated dog clip to kind of try to give it that watch chain vibe. And I think it came out pretty cute. So I've never made anything like it. I have been seeing, you know, there's a lot of trends right now with the watch chains, which I've already talked about. And people are using like many, which I would love to do, but you can't really get your hands on a bunch of these at a terrific price. So when I can pick them up, but my goal is to kind of amass some and then maybe do like a watch charm locket, but that would take a long time and it would be, you know, kind of sky high in price. And I think this one just gives it just a sweet, delicate, very rare, one-of-a-kind vibe. I mean, you're not going to see anything like it. And it's just very old world, very speaks of Victorian. The chain is a Victorian, almost looks like a Victorian watch chain. But again, it's just gold-plated. This piece is magnetized, and this one isn't as far as the tassel goes, and Victorian tassels can run way up there in price. So I'll put it on the thing again. I haven't even thought about price yet because I kind of just finished it, but this one I could do for I'd say, because I don't have a ton in it except for probably the tassel, because the tassels they go for more, and I did get a good deal on that. So I would sell this necklace, which you can layer with other gold filled or real gold, for $95, and I think that's a great price, and you'll never see it again, obviously, because I just started this and it takes a lot to keep going with these pieces because they're hard to find now. Everything with watches, watch chains, Victorian, the prices are through the roof. Kind of bummed. I'll show you the other one I made, which I had shorter, and I had it on a really chunky Victorian watch like chain that I'm wearing, and it was gorgeous, but the price would have been literally like $3.95. So I'm like, forget it. Like, you got to make it affordable. So this one is on a silver tone chain. It looks like a watch chain. It's got the bars. They're not etched. This one is magnetized, but it gives you that vibe. And what I love about it is it's longer, so you can, it hangs really great if you wear it long. And this is a great layering piece. So it's kind of still a work in progress, but I just wanted to see what you guys thought. I'm hot. Every time I get on here, I'm hot. Okay. So what happened was This is probably like 24 inches. I bought this gorgeous, I think it looks Victorian, watch. And I did wind it and I didn't hear anything, from Sue. And it had a gorgeous etched watch chain that was just super teeny. And I loved that it had this really big face. So it was a watch band, not a watch chain, a watch band. And I loved the face, and I'm like, God, I should make a pendant out of it. So I went like that, and I loved it short like that. And then I'm like, I don't really want to sell this chain. It's worth like $300. It's so heavy. So I'm like, I'm going to throw it on here. Now this looks sterling. Let me click that in. This looks sterling. It's not magnetized, so it could very well be sterling or white gold plated. White gold filled, but it just isn't marked. I looked everywhere on the band. This is the back. That looks like stainless. So it's just really etched and very ornate. The hands are there. Big numbers. This is like 1 1/4, 1 1/2 from the top of the link. And I could have stopped right there. So if you like it and you're just like, I don't need that tassel on the bottom, but I just love, because it had a place to kind of, this slides a little bit. I had this gorgeous, I believe it's either white gold filled or sterling. It's not stamped, it's not magnetized, but it has little, this is so gorgeous. This looks deco to me, and so does the watch in some fashion, like deco Victorian. Anyways, I love this tassel. Feels like white gold filled or sterling. It's in pristine condition, and I just used the other piece there, actually right there, to just kind of hook it on and like crimp it, so to try to get it to stop sliding. So it's kind of like a work in progress, but I think it's cool. And like I said, anything could be hanging there, but the problem is getting, because it's wide, to stay. So if you like it just like that, just with the watch and this chain, with the tassel, I would do it for $165. Now, I'm telling you right now, I paid for the watch from Sue, $150. Sue from Dennis to Diamonds. And it was like 2 years ago, or right at the beginning, went right into a jewelry box. So I'd basically be breaking even here. And the best part is, if you bought the piece, I would throw in the band, which, because it's useless to me now, and you could literally put it back on if you ever got bored. This is actually, if you're looking for platinum diamond watch, I got that. But this one is, oh, and if you're looking for a gold-filled charm bracelet, let me know. And this is all really old, gold-filled, super bougie. It was from my personal collection. But as I go in my jewelry boxes, these are things from so long ago that I'm like, you know what? I could part with it. I'm buying so much every day. So this is the gorgeous band, which is etched like stainless. I don't know if you can see it, but it's small. So if you bought this for whatever I said, whether you want this or not, that's the price. And I'm going to throw in the band with the other piece. And I took it apart. You can put it right back together. It's simple to do. So I just think it's cool. It's a vibe. It's a really cool layering piece vibe. One of a kind. I think they kept the price down, considering I paid $150 for the watch. And it's at the point where I just want this stuff out of here. I feel like a hoarder, and I'm having to hang like hooks now everywhere. Above me is a dresser, like a mirror, and it's got like 5 hooks, and there's literally 10 necklaces on each. And these are like my personal collection, and I don't even pull from there to show you guys. So, this one, if you don't like it, it's my keeper. I'm good with it. Okay, whatever I said. Okay, not prepared at all. Not prepared at all. So you saw the little gold one. So cute. Looks totally gold filled. Victorian. Okay. Then I had this old book, and I have been going through all my like coffee table books and stuff and putting them out. And I found, I don't have the book in front of me, but it's gorgeous. I got it like 20 years ago from a friend that knows I use like, odd pieces. And so I got a little inspiration there. I've used bracelets before, vintage and antique bracelets when they're just sitting here, and I have like a 4-tier velvet bar of bracelets. Like, we're talking about 100 bracelets, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't really sell them. I don't really show them. I kind of just hoard them. Most of them, a lot of them are travel bracelets. Like, that's with the enamel is Firenze, which is Florence, Italy. This is just another, these are gold tone. I'm sorry, silver tone. These are older. And then a French one, because I have about 6 of these, and they're all in different thin, thick, whatever. But I collect, vintage souvenirs. I love all that. So, this is what I did. Where'd it go? It's kind of crazy town. But I just had it on, and I thought it looked really cool. So, it laid right, so I just got to put it on the bust right. So you get a good look at it. Okay. I thought it came out really cool. Because it gives you like a choker vibe, but it's not a choker. If you wanted it up here, you can adjust it. So the back is just an ornate etched silver rope chain, just a little extra. And what it does is it connects in the front to 2 wide panel bracelets that are really old, like probably from the 30s, and not sterling, just silver tone. So this is the French one. It's really wide, like cut out. I don't call it filigree because I think that's wire, but anyways, filigree cut out. See all the panels? It's gorgeous. It's got all of the, what do you call them? Landmarks of France. And then, of course, this bracelet came with a drop charm of the Eiffel Tower. That was part of the bracelet. So it was so easy to just kind of hook there to the chain and then like squeeze it tight so it doesn't move. And then on this side, I wanted to like change it up. I didn't want it all silver tone. On this side, I used another gorgeous antique silver plate, silver tone, I don't know, old stone scarab. I love how they're graduated. Bracelet, panel bracelet. Now these I probably paid, $60, $65 a piece for because I collect them. And that one didn't have a charm hanging from it. So what I did was I extended here with like a Victorian looking like chain, three drops there. And this is an old Victorian sterling because I just love the old world look of it. Locket. It's got, like that's the back actually with the beading, and then this is the front. And it's plain, and I didn't adorn it. I was about to put a big cross on it, like make it look like very Etruscan, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to mess with it because I'm going to add a this is probably a $60 locket. I would add like a $50 cross. This thing is going to be like $400. So I'm like, cut it out. So I love the vibe. I think it's cool. I think you could add your own charms to it. You could ask me, wow, I'd love to see another drop, because believe me, I wanted to go there. I wanted to tie in some of this in there. And then I'm like, you know what, I got to stop the madness, because everything I add adds to the price. So I think you get a huge look. It's a killer piece. It's a one of a kind. It's, it's going to wow people. It's pretty wowy. And on this one, price-wise, I don't know. I want to keep the price down, because if you guys like it, then I can start, and buy them, and they're not out of this world in price. Then I can use some more of my bracelets and keep doing it and have something super unique, maybe for my shows, and have something that's, kind of different for me. So I'm going to go $225 on this. Should really be $295. But if anybody loves it, this in the locket alone, you've got like $60 to $75, and then 2 bracelets, and my creativity. So $225 if you like it. The only sterling piece is that it closes in the front. So you would unhook from here and then wrap it around and just hook in front. I'm not going to break up the chain, put a clasp on it, because it won't lay as well. And if you wanted it more chokery, it's going to give you this look. I love it. And I love it. I just don't want to make any more until I actually sell it, because what's the point, All right, Lori. Let's show you. This is a stunner. I bought it. I got a great price. It's Victorian. This one looks like, real gold. But it's gold filled, it's pristine. I got it from one of our YouTube sellers, and I got a great price on it. And then I looked at it, and I Google image this, and I'm like, okay, this is like very high in value. It's pristine the way it is. It has the old clasp. It's Victorian. It's etched. It has a monogram here on the fob. The fob has a nice size chunky amethyst. Just gorgeous, okay? Love this. So, and an amethyst here. And the only thing about me, because I love Victorian, is I've never been an amethyst or purple girl, which is so weird because I adore it. If that was like a topaz or, anything, simulated ruby, whatever, I wouldn't have parted with it because it's so pristine. This is the back. It's pristine. I mean, I really wanted it for the fob alone, and I didn't realize that it was like a set. You can't break this up. So I would do this for $145, only for the people that watch it here. It's going to go to a show. It's going to be like $245 because it's worth it all day. And I've never seen it, and it's pristine. So where do you get a fob like that? I mean, if you go and just try to find these fobs, forget about it. I mean, forget about it. And this one looks like real gold, but obviously there's some tarnishing on the back, so I would assume it's gold filled. And I don't test, sorry, but it's not, magnetic. So what I said, $145, and otherwise I'm just keeping it, adding it to my collection and bringing it to a show and commanding, what it's worth. I don't want to put it on like eBay. I don't really do that. I do that with collectibles because I want the pieces. I want the draw in my show, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so you saw that. This one was part of my personal collection. I'd cry if I sold it, but Lori has actually 3 round lockets, so I'm going to have to, downsize some stuff. This one I made. It's a gold-filled locket I bought a couple years ago. I think from Doug. It was like one of the first things I ever bought on YouTube. And then I found, this was a metal, gold-filled, hand-painted Virgin Mary enamel. Stunning with the crown or the halo. Perfect. You would never know that was not a part of it. It's been affixed. It's more of like a rose gold, as a tint of rose gold. This is a rose gold, really fine with the little beads chain, an older chain, and I love them together. And this is $200. And you could extend this, but it is a shorter chain, and I'll measure it. Ugh, I hate parting with these, but I got to get them out of my life. It's hard to part. What am I doing? Besides losing it. Okay, here we go. It's like 16 and a half, 17, but love it together. And the thinness of this not being chunky really does keep the price down, because this is worth $2 all day. Okey-doke. Done showing that. I only have a couple more things. Yay. Oh, no, I have more. Always something hiding. Okay, so this is a view of what's going on over here. The top one is, I think I've showed the locket before, but this has been reworked, so let me take it off. I mean, it's amazing how you have a piece and it's just like, no, and then you find it. I was in Wisconsin, so we did some antiquing. I wasn't really scoring much. I bought, again, more. Well, I'll show you what I bought for myself. But so this is this gorgeous sterling silver locket, teardrop shape. I would assume that's a diamond because it's really small. And then I found this little deco sterling silver with a, I would assume, what do you call it, rhinestone, and then a little tip of like gold filled there, or vermeil, but I would assume gold filled around it. So it kind of gives you a two-tone vibe right in the connector. Beautiful old piece there. It just was missing its pendant. This is the old beautiful clasp, so you know it's old. And it looks about the age of this piece. So this one's $145. This is all sterling silver and very old world. Love it, and I'll measure it. I don't want to give it away because I put the two together, so it's a rare one of a kind to me. $145 is definitely what it's worth, and probably close to what I have. And it's 16 inches on a paperclip chain, sterling, original chain to the connector, and gorgeous locket that opens. Here you go. Oh, it's got a person in there, a really old grumpy guy. Okay, and that's about, from here down, you're looking at 1.5 inches. This is a little 1.25. Okay, I'm going to show that because I love this. I don't want to put it on because I want to keep it. Oh, God. All right. All right, this is, how I love to make charm necklaces. Well, I found a collection out there of just gold tone, like vintage crosses. I don't know how old they are, but they have an old world design. So they're probably old. They're from an antique store. And my friend wanted one and commissioned me because I made a sterling one for her sister last Christmas. And I'm like, well, start hunting down these crosses because in sterling now with the price up, if we need like 6 or 8, it's going to be high. And so, it's going to take me forever to make this necklace. So this one is silver tone, not sterling. I love it because they're all spaced out. These two are the same in the Maltese style. These are, vintage, like costume. I bought these before with some baguette rhinestones. And then these were the matching earrings. So I said, let's take it apart and, tie that all in together there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm about to make another one all in sterling, but, and this one is $80. That's a good deal. I mean, Brighton makes them, everybody kind of makes these kinds of things, but this one being all vintage and really cool. I just love the funkiness of it and a great layering piece. You've got good length on it, so you could wear it like up high, you could wear it below. There's some room here to just hook between. So I'll measure it. And if nobody buys it, it's 20 inches. So you can definitely just hook it here and just make it, shorter, like a choker, length. I think I said 80. It took a while to put this together because you have to find the pieces. So I think that's a great price. Otherwise, my friend gets it for Christmas. Okay. I must. God. Such beautiful things. Okay. What else does Lori want to part with? Oh, I love this. And I bought a ring when I was in Wisconsin. And I'll take this one off so you can see it better. I have been trying to get my hands on a signet gold ring, Victorian. And, they're inscribed or they're size 10 or 11 for a guy because the guys wore them on their pinky. Or they're a size 4 or 4.5 for a woman. I can never find my size. I don't care about the, monogram. But I wanted it ornate. I wanted it real gold. This is my favorite ring in almost the world. This is a gold-filled signet, probably like U.S. Army with rhinestones. Like, I totally love this. Nothing could pry this from me. But it's gold-filled, so I wanted a real gold one. So I found at an antique store in Wisconsin, 14 karat gold from Italy. I mean, it's vintage. I Google imaged it. So this isn't like mass produced. And it looks like, a woman cameo all in gold or intaglio all in gold. I love the bars with the beads. It's a really thick cigar band, so it fits anybody. And I put it on and I'm like, oh God. So if I get this, I literally have to scratch like signet ring off my list of what I want. And my bucket list, because I really wanted a Victorian one, but that really wasn't what I wanted, but I loved it. So I'm like, okay, just pull the trigger and get that off the list because it's driving me nuts. So because of this and because of my amassing of rings now, I am going to sell one of my favorite bands, which is very old world style. It's stamped 925. It's a gorgeous ornate band with all that detail. It has 3 stones, one that looks like an opal. The middle one just looks clear to me, like a crystal, and that looks like a ruby. I don't test, but obviously that they look like semi-precious stones. That's the back of the band, and the band has like silver inside, and then the So it's silver sterling inside, and then it's like washed with a yellow gold vermeil on the outside. So it looks just really old, and it looks like real gold. So, and it's a size 7 and kind of chunky. So I love this, and I love it for layering, like love for layering. So I'm selling this one for $75 because I love it, and it's worth it. It's sterling, and it's old. Okay, one ring. I never sell my rings. I'm sorry. Okay, let's put this back on. I found another signet, and now my daughter wants to glom it, and now I'm going to have to take it back. But this one is even chunkier, all sterling, massive. It's very similar. And I'm like, oh, I'll give my daughter anything. So I'm like, yeah, you can have it. And then I wore it up there with all my, like, sterling, and I wore my squash necklace, and I didn't wear any silver rings, like turquoise. I put this on, and I fell in love with it. So I will be reneging this from her so that I have a silver version and a gold. And if you're ever on the lookout, let me know, and I'll keep my eyes peeled for you, because I will snatch them up, because they are hard to find. And I paid like $400 for that, which I thought was a pretty good price, because it's 14 karat. 2 more things. Okay. I do have buckle bracelet collection, but this one is looks like a Victorian style. It's two-tone, which I love. It's a bigger, chunkier. This is like, we're looking at like 1.5 inches there. This looks brass here, or silver tone. So this looks like a gold tone, silver there. Opens like, it's only a 1 notcher, but it's big. Opens like that with the 1 notch. But I love the two-tone. It's not gold-filled. I had it on, like I have similar gold-filled. It looks great with it. So I'm not going to command a huge price for it, because it's, it's definitely an old piece, but it's not like fine. It just looks it. So this one is a size, where did this dump go? Never use this thing. It's like a 7, and it could also be squished a little. It's round right now. You could squish it a smidge to make it more oblong. And this one is $75. I think that's a great price. And I love like layering. I have a bunch, but I only put them on for when I'm going out of the house. And I sold one of my favorite little baby ones. So, but I got to part with this. I have too much stuff. Okay, last thing, another from Lori's collection. Don't feel free not to buy this. So I showed you these chains already. These are 2. These are from Germany. They're gold plated, very heavy, etched. I had already sold one of the necklaces that had 2 on it. This is an actual watch fob, silver tone. I don't see a sterling stamp. It looks sterling. It's got the heraldic. These were normally engraved watch fob, and I, a long time ago, had added the Mary, because I love her, and I love how it ties in. Then you can end up doing silver chunky chains with it. You could, put this all together all day. So I'm selling this one, because of the chains. I said if you wanted to buy just 2 of the chains, I would sell them for $75 each, because they're chunky, and it has the dog clip, and they've never seen the air. They came in plastic pouches. So I would just do this one for $160, $165, because it's got my favorite piece on it. And if you just want the chains, $150, and you don't want this piece. But that would mean I'm selling this piece for $15, which is ridiculous. So I just don't want to do math anymore, because it's a whole package deal. $165 for the whole thing. If you want the 2 chains, $150, maybe $140, but not this piece. This piece on its own, I would want $75. I'm just crazy. So none of that made sense at all. I shouldn't even be doing this. I don't think I make a profit. Okay, I think that's just everything, you guys. So 708, 217, 1600. If you like my earrings, they're wild. They're like sterling. What is that? Something form. I forget. Polyform. Really light but chunky monkeys, and it was part of a wild necklace that I bought that made no sense, and I'm like, I'm gonna make earrings out of these suits. So I love it, because you get this monster look with nothing. It's lightweight, and they're like 3 inches long, hoops, like really detailed. I'll take one off because I don't really want to sell them. And right now I don't think the back is sterling, but I just put it on this, but I can put them on sterling. But look at these suckers. They're gorgeous, right? So I would sell these for $75 if anybody wanted them, because I actually love them. I mean, and I've been looking for big butt silver hoops. It doesn't really go with this, but I wanted you to see that with all this hair, they actually show up. That's it. Okay, everybody. Sorry, I look like a slob. I have my pajamas on. Give me a text or a call or a comment and let me know what you think of this new stuff. It was fun to make. I would love to see it on one of my customers' neck. I would be so happy. And then what inspires me is when you buy it, I know you guys like it, and then I continue to make it. All right, love you all. Have a great weekend. I'm going to post this ASAP. Bye now.